Welcome back to another episode of TCN. Mage is here, she's a dog. We got the goon squad around in the garage smoking right now, but me and Dylan today, we are smoking Liga A's. We're going to review them. It's a little bit hard to see from here, but this is 9 inches of Liga Privada goodness. Let's jump to that dry puff. It tastes like a T52, 100%. You can taste T52 on this. It is very chocolatey.
Yeah, I'll agree.
You know, it doesn't really hit you at first. You're pulling on it and you don't taste much, and then as soon as you stop pulling on it and you kind of savor it, that's when you get that T52 chocolate. We've got a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, we've got Brazilian binder, and a T52 blend modified as stated. But going over the first third, really? I'm not impressed. Of incredibly light chocolate taste at best. Mostly
Earthy.
wood, not earthy. Mostly wood and pepper. Dylan, what are you thinking?
It's a really light taste. I'm not getting much off of it besides the light. Yeah, not very impressed so far.
Yeah, I mean,
For a Liga, it's not hidden like that for me.
It really isn't. But let's get in that second third and see what we're thinking. All right, we are on the second third. We are 3 inches further into the cigar with 3 inches left. 9-inch cigar, blah blah blah. 3 inches every fucking third. But honestly, I would say it's pretty much the same. It's just that light. It's good tobacco. It's a little woody, a little pepper, and some very light chocolate every now and then.
Yeah, I'm getting about the same as him. You know, it's still an enjoyable stick, but it's nothing to write home about.
At 9 inches, I'd rather see this as like a little 3-inch like Papa Frida's size.
Yeah, honestly, like this size stick, like right where it's at, like
Perfect.
almost, yeah, like
3-4 inches, like Corona or Robusto at the biggest.
yeah, like
But
it would be an enjoyable stick.
It's just all right. And when you're talking Liga, and especially when you're talking about Liga prices, you have to be looking for some of the best cigars. In this, I'd take a Nica Rustica over this right now. I mean, it's not like I really want to bash a Liga cigar, but it's just the fact that it's all right, and that's just about it.
And yeah, coming from both of us being huge Drew fans.
Drew, Liga.
This one's good, but it's leaving me, for as rare as it is, kind of lacking.
All right, final third. We have finished the cigars. We have thoroughly smoked them. And I gotta say, the final third does kind of have a little bit of that T52 flavor, but a little too late to really get to enjoy it. After about 6 inches of cigar, it really was not worth the fight. Same flavor profiles, maybe the chocolate is a little bit less light. Or it's just a little bit more pronounced. That's about it for me. What were you thinking?
Yeah, towards the end there it got a little bit more robust, but overall, yeah, I would say it started getting more T52-esque.
Yeah. You
know?
taste the blending, but I mean, after 6 inches of cigar, it's like, was it really worth smoking it down this far?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, it was,
It pains me to rank a Liga so low, but I would honestly give this cigar an 80. It just wasn't impressive. It was a little too late on the profile, at least for me, and it was not worth the amount of cigar I had to go through, the amount of time I had to spend smoking it, and just the lack of, I don't say lack of enjoyability, but it's just like it wasn't what I was hoping a kind of rare, limited stock Drew Estate cigar would offer you. Dylan?
yeah, kind of what you're going off of. I think with the cigar, when you know that first puff, if it doesn't catch you, especially once you start getting into like that first third, if you're not caught on, it makes you kind of want to get rid of it, you know. So after we got through 6 inches of stick, and you're just still
you're
not
sitting there,
you're still
like,
not
you're
thrilled.
like, okay, it's getting a little better, but
you know, yeah, it's like, but at that point, if you're not sold, at that point, like you should be sold on it by the first third for sure. So
But let's get into the general notes. General notes wise, I would say the construction was fine, the draw was fine. Only real problem I had was the burn. It kept canoeing on me. I had to just keep touching it up.
Mine kept going out.
Yeah,
I think I had to relight mine.
And
I smoke pretty fast too, and mine went out probably about 6 or 7 times.
Price range though, honestly, is really hard to try to put a price on this, which is kind of the sad part. I see the Undercrown manifestos online go about for $250. I do not see the A's going at price online.
Yeah.
So if I had to stick a price on them, $250, which not worth it. Not worth. You would see me sooner spending the $80 to $100 on the Liga 10 that is sold online.
Yeah.
And even then, still, I know I can find better for a better price.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that, 100%. I would say, yeah, I mean, if you somehow stumble upon it and you want to smoke it, go for it. But
Yeah.
I mean, smoking a 9-inch stick, I mean, alone is a big feat.
Yeah, especially for newer smokers,
That's
like
a lot.
you could try to let it sit and age, but is it really worth the investment? It might not when you could trade it off for some really good smokes off of somebody who would probably want the cigar just because it's 9 inches of Liga Privada tobacco. It's sad to see a Liga get ranked so low and be a little bit of a disappointment, but until next time, I hope you guys at least found this. Oh, there's the dog. Hope you guys found this review interesting. Maybe it kind of helped sway a couple of you guys who saw the A's or saw an opportunity for A's but was kind of hesitant. And we will see you next time
on TCN.